What is up, guys? Welcome to the Logitech G Championships brought to you by Logitech. This is week 3 and this is the match between Flux Gaming and Zigolos. So Flux panning out Javin 4 and Shen, whereas Zigolos panning out Wayne and Amumu. Get the last and final ban coming out from Flux being Malphite. They surely don't want Malphite to grow into this unkillable tank by the end of the match. Javin 4, really high speed jungle clear, as well as those ganks with his E and Q are really devastating in the earlier levels. Shen, whereas that another unkillable tank that they don't want with that global pressure, as well the split pushing potential can really catch a team off guard. They really don't want Zigolos playing either of those champs, whereas Zigolos banning out Wayne, one of the strongest if not the strongest AD carry in League of Legends today. Amumu for his ultimate, his AI ultimate that stops everyone and prevents them from moving, so that can change the team fight as well. Also Zed, because we all know Eric plays Zed quite well. Eric plays every mid lane quite well, with Zed being his speciality. DTR picking Zag, it seems. First pick Zag jungle, locked in. Zag jungle is also quite good. He can sneak in those ganks from the unwarded areas. He can just, his jump is, the range of his slingshot is quite high, so just come in from anywhere and catch anyone off guard. Also the Let's Bounce can disrupt Zigolos quite well. And looks like Obliterator, the ADC, will be supporting this game. Rockmoss, the ADC for Flux, is spectating, so he is not playing this game, but looks like Obliterator is gonna be sharpening his support skills this game with Thresh. Leo, the new ADC, picking up Corki or maybe Ezreal. You'll have to wait and watch. Whereas Amazing Sumki, a good pick, the Jana pick to disengage if TTR or Obliterator or anyone of Flux tries to get close. Jana can just ult them away. So that's a really smart pick on Amazing Sumki's part. Diana on the other hand, Diana jungle is okay. She does good, but the lack of a gap closer that I think really hurts the ganks that Diana provides pre-6. After 6 it is quite good, since she has her Lunar Rush and just can get face to face with someone. So yeah, Leo opting to lock in that Ezreal, looking to go for that high mobility type of a champion. He wants to stay away from as many Zigolo members as he can. So there we go, Changli going for his all-time favorite Varus. He is a good Varus player. He plays Varus a lot. Also he did hover over Graves. He is quite a good Graves player as well. So Graves being his final choice, Death XSL, not going for anything extravagant, just locking in his usual Morgana. Whereas Eric going for that dangerous Ahri. Also Zeus going for that Garen. So these champions just picking up the main. Zeus, quite a feared Garen, so he will be looking to make short work of the top laner for the purple team. Let's see what Leonidas 300 picks to counter this Garen pick. And Eric changing it to Lissandra. Lissandra also quite a nice pick, quite a viable pick judging the team comp that Flux has. So Lissandra being locked in, that Lissandra's ultimate, the Ice Tomb, will be useful in locking in one target of their choice. I hope they don't target Death XXL, because her spell shield can completely negate that. She can just walk away. Let's see, Eric, as we all know, is capable of amazing plays, so he will be looking to pull something out, pull something amazing out this game as well. Meanwhile, Leonard is taking his own sweet time, just thinking about what can actually counter Garen on top lane. Think a Timo? Oh, Leonard is also not straying away from his favorites, just picking up Yorick. So Yorick with his ult and Graves will be quite annoying for Flux. Just to kill an ADC once and to have him come back again is something you don't want. Especially if Jungle manages to get that Guardian Angel, he will be coming back 3 times. And yeah, Leonard is just locking in his usual Yorick. Let us just take a look at the runes and masteries these players are using. So DTR first, he is using scaling magic glyphs, magic resist glyphs, flat AP, flat magic pen and flat armor. AP works quite well on Zac since all his skills scale with AP, so he will be doing damage as well as be quite tanky because of those resists. Meanwhile, Real Y2K on Diana, he has flat magic resist, not the scaling ones, he has the flat ones. He has flat ability power quintessences. He also has physical damage and armor as well. Physical damage should help him out, I think, clearing the jungle in the early game, but I'm not that sure about the late game. Diana not that auto attack based except her passive, the third strike or something. I don't play Diana that much, so I'm not that sure, but I am pretty sure she deals a bit of extra damage in a third attack or something like that. Meanwhile, Obliterator, the support, gold per 10 standard, magic resist flat and armor flat, so that's pretty standard runes as well for the support. And amazing Sumki has flat ability power, flat magic resist, flat armor and flat magic pen. So looking for that early poke. The tornadoes will hurt Flux in the early game. Also the shield would be quite heavy on Jungli, so there's quite a bit of protection coming in from amazing Sumki shield. Now let us take a look at the ADCs. Flux Leo, scaling magic resist, flat physical damage, flat armor. Standard runes. Opting out to just ignore the lifesteal over there, but I don't know. I don't know much about ADC runes, but I think it's okay. You don't need that much of a lifesteal, but Jungli thinks otherwise. He has plus 4% lifesteal bonus, he has flat armor, he has flat physical damage, magic resist, and also that troll crit rune. Yeah, that troll critical chance. If he manages to get that 1% crit that he has, he can just the trade-off that these two ADCs have will turn in Jungli's favor. So Zeus, let us take a look at what runes he's using for top lane. He's using the same runes as Leo, except he has flat magic resist instead of the scaling one. Leonidas on the other hand, same as Garen, so these two top laners just using the same runes. Eric is using movement speed in order to catch up to his counterpart. Magic resist, flat armor, flat magic pen, flat, so he doesn't have much AP in there. He has no AP in there, just the magic pen. I think he'll start off with the Doran's blade. Okay, and on the other hand also has movement speed. He has ability power, magic resist, magic pen and mana regen. So a bit of a weird rune page, but it does work for him. He does play Morgana quite well. So let's see, 20 seconds left and we will be loading into Summoner's Rift. This is the match between Flux Gaming and Zigolos. Let's see what you guys have to say.
Wearing nothing. I'll wear this beat stick with nails on it. What? Oh, it's 2 attack, okay.
Let's have a quick look who wins the skin wars. So Zigolos managing to thrash Flux Gaming and the skin wars 2-0 in favor of Zigolos. Just making sure it was online or not. Looks like it is. Yep, not showing the viewers. Okay, 4. Okay, so we have loaded into the rift. And in comes the pass. Okay, so the two teams have, yeah, the CC in the Flux team I think is a bit more compared to the purple team, because the Let's Bounce compared with the Ice Tomb, the Frozen Tomb, sorry, not the Ice Tomb, Frozen Tomb of Lysandra provides a much more CC heavy composition. Zack will displace opponents, he will make you go flying in the air, he will knock you off, whereas Lysandra will just keep you there in place. So the Lysandra combined with the Zack ultimate will devastate the purple team. The Thresh box will manage to hold all 5 of them in place if they choose to walk through it, and Garen's pin to win, of course, dealing massive amount of damage, and Ezreal's ultimate as well. Whereas they can completely negate that team fighting composition with the channel. The channel will just drive them back, and Eric just flashing, you know, because he wants to give the viewers a bit of entertainment. Yeah, so Chana will just push them away, and then Real Y2K on his Diana can just queue and just rush towards the main priority targets, and Leonidas can just bring the ADC back to life. Combine that with the Morgana ultimate, it will hurt quite a bit with those bindings. And Leonidas, we see a bit of action coming in. Ezreal gets caught, Leo gets caught, taken quite low, the ignite going on off on him. It's taking away, but I don't think it will manage to kill him. But quite a bit of action in the first few minutes of the game. some members of both the teams taken a bit low. Leo almost dying there, but surviving as well. Obliterator amidst all this, managing to miss a hook, which I'm pretty sure all of us looked at, although he wishes that we didn't. But if that hook had landed, the outcome would be in favor of Flux, I think. So DTR. So a fun fact about Flux Gaming: DTR Licious and Zeus are brothers. In case you guys didn't know, because you can see it in their names. Look at the starting items. Machete for both the junglers, the wards for both the supports, Obliterator getting a mana pot. Same starting items, except that Yorick will be going for that early tier of the goddess, so he started that fairy charm for that extra bit of mana regen. Mid lane also same as well. So Zac starting off his red and then going for his blue, whereas Diana starting his blue and then going for his red. They have it worded, so they know that Zac is nowhere around. It looks like we have a DC again. This game's plagued by frequent DCs. Hopefully he does come back quickly. Nothing much to talk about except that Chun-Li has 0 CS compared to 5 from Ezreal. Also a 2 CS lead for Eric in the mid lane against Morgana. There's not much to talk about, guys. I'm trying to talk as less as I can because I do have a throat infection, so it hurts when I talk. But as the game starts, I'm sure I'll be able to cast accordingly. The wards being placed by both the teams, making sure that the junglers don't get any sneaky ganks in the first few minutes of the game. They are not forced to go back. Chun-Li looks like is having quite a long DC. Let me just whisper and ask them. Oh wow, looks like the game is still paused. 3 minutes. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, so looks like we have a bit of a connection issue. Does look like Jungi is gonna be back by 3 minutes into the future. Doesn't look like he is back. So lots of nice matches coming up today. This one we have Extreme versus Easy Okay Please, Mankata Kings versus Godlike Gaming at 6. Yeah, Derail versus the Executioners. Sorry, Derail versus MYC, I think, 7:30, and GPG versus Blackout at 9. So the next set of matches will be on 2nd, followed by 5th, and then this ends on 6th. And the game has still not been resumed. So both the teams just discussing about the Indian internet over here. So 17, he is connecting, it seems. Okay guys, I'll just be right back. Do stay on in case they reconnect. This will be a good match, but I assure you. So I'll be right back in 2 minutes. So 1444 looks like they have unpassed. Not really sure if it's a 4v5. Well, looks like they are going to play 4v5 it seems. And the top lane has left as well. So a 3v5 against a team like Flux, I think it's an easy win for them. Like I said, the AP rune page being used by Janet, those tornadoes hit Ezreal quite a bit there. Diana the jungler just moving to the top lane, taking quite a bit of damage from Garen's judgment. Nothing much to talk about, guys. Two DCs for Zigolos. They're still playing it. This is pretty much a free win for Flux. Obliterator trying to make something happen, but unfortunately couldn't. Top lane also DC'd. Garen just proxy farming this game. bit unfortunate how some of these games end up, especially games like these. Also the previous one, the GBE versus IGX one, not really happening. The IGX players unable to show up for the match. They are from Bangladesh. They do have some problems with the time zones. They do have college and everything on a Sunday, so it was a bit hard for them to show up, but Obliterator finally managing to land that hook. He will be quite happy with himself. Eric now transitioning towards the bot lane, trying to push down this turret as quickly as he can. Two members of Flux going bot, just taking down this unprotected, uncontested turret for themselves, as DTR just holding mid, getting his experience and farm as well. Jana trying her best to keep the Flux members off of their turrets, but quite unable to do so, and Morgana using her ultimate and ignite to get that first blood. First blood has still not been spilled, but looks like Amazing some key Flux are being respectful and just not going for the kills in this game. They know it's a handicap match, they know that it's a 3v5, so just gonna try and end this as quickly as possible by just pushing the turrets and not looking to just harass them even more. So a nice thing done by Flux right there. Obliterator getting his hook practice in. It's like he does need a lot of practice with his hook. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. Eric taken quite low there by the turret. Here comes Morgana. They're just walking past each other. Real Y2K going a bit aggressive on DTR. DTR will just back away with some HP left. And another DC. Nothing much to say, guys. This can be quite boring to watch, so I'll just shut down the stream since this is a 2v5 in favor of Flux. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Another disappointing matchup coming. Hopefully the matches after this will be a bit more interesting than these ones. So do tune in, guys. The next match starts in 20 minutes. Let's check if we do get the first blood. Leo in quite a bit of trouble. Morgana going all in. She has her ignite up. The first blood goes to Zigolos. Oh, sorry, the first blood does go to Ezreal. Zigolos doing just what they can to get something up of this game, just even the first blood, but not managing it. But looks like Flux will just push through and eventually win it. Another buy guys coming in, so 5v1 it seems. So guys, looks like Flux win and they advance. Zigolos they lose and they have been moved to the losers bracket. They're going to be moved to the losers bracket. Hopefully they will see them again. They do have a chance to get back in this tourney by winning the losers bracket, so let's see what happens guys. Hopefully we will see them back. They have played good. They have played good to get to this point in the tournament, so hopefully expecting more good plays from them. Unfortunate DCs from their team. There goes one Nexus turret. I'll just hang in because, you know, show you guys the end if I can. I don't delay it as much. And there we go guys. Open Nexus, they should be able to end it. Morgana gets a 4-man ult, gets the kill on Thresh. Well played by Morgana, sneaking in those kills whenever she can. Meanwhile, top deck Morgana is on the killing spree, flashing out of it, and that is GG guys. Okay, so that was Flux versus Zigolos. Flux clearly coming out on top. Zigolos having 2 DCs, 1 DC in fact, and the others just quitting, just giving up. So Flux does move on. You can see they did win it. So that's it guys.